All right, what's up, y'all? So yeah, like I was saying, man, I can't even tag that dude's name in the title, bro. I don't know what's up with YouTube, bro, but y'all got this set up so like weird and rigged. It don't even make sense no more, bro. I'm just asking, what is everybody talking about, man? All these people, they just like keep running their mouth. Ain't none of them talking about nothing, bro. None of them. They ain't saying nothing, bro. Like I said, we ain't focusing on none of that nonsense, bro, because we pulling more views than all that. See, this system is rigged. You got to understand. They're trying to make it look like something it's not. You feel me? It's all an illusion. That's why they call it the Illuminati, because they operate based off illusions. That stuff don't work on me. Feel me? Like I said, man, people just don't seem to understand, bro. Like being petty, that ain't a good look. Talking delusion ain't a good look. Y'all gonna have to get it together, homie. Real talk, bro. Because if you don't get it together, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's all gonna fall on y'all. I mean, you know what I mean? What like y'all need to get it together for real. If you don't, I mean, how you ever gonna make any progress? I've seen people running their mouth for years, bro. Ain't none of these YouTubers seen anywhere near the money I have in my life. I don't know what they talk about. Like I said, I don't know who they talking to. Ain't none of them really talking to me in the first place, right? Because they know better. But I don't take none of y'all seriously, man. Like I said, they give everyone a pass. Like I said, they like Whack 100 run around and pretend he's something he's not, making himself look silly. He's a grown man, bro. You a grown man, homie. You a grown man who still can't get it together. That's crazy, man. And like I said, they only given them, they claimed like 1,500 to like 2,000 something dollars to do all that nonsense. That's silly, man. Like really, that's silly, bro. That's nonsense. So I just don't get it, man. And then everybody be talking about money, but none of these people have any money. The chat's open. What's goody? Feel me? See, that's the thing, man. People can never get me off a topic. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking real. Like this is all real talk, 100% thoroughbred, real straight gangster talking to you. And we got a bunch of people on these networks on social media that make absolutely no coherent sense. Like, what is you talking for? If you ain't talking about no money and you ain't got no place to talk because you ain't earned it and you ain't wealthy and you ain't rich, right? What is you talking for? You ain't got to have money and cash all the time and bread, but you got to have something to show for it for yourself. You got to have worked hard and have life experience under your belt and know what you talk about. If not, like, why would you be talking? They got to explain that to me, bro. I just don't understand it, man. You got all these fake YouTubers. I ain't seen one of them yet with genuine subs. You can't be serious, man. They views ain't genuine. Like, this whole system is rigged, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Do you believe that that money that No Jumper, if he pays the people who have to be on that corny show, do you believe that money comes from YouTube? Because I know it don't. That money comes from the elites, man. That's not even they money. That's masonry money, bro. I'm telling you, they don't own nothing, bro. Y'all can't even build a podcast with your own money. That's embarrassing, homie. They have no independent capital ever. I've been funding things independently my entire life, bro. I'm 35 years old. I put up independent capital. I've done what all these people will never do and have never accomplished. It's absolutely crazy, son. Like straight up, bro. They be talking crazy on these networks. Ain't talking about none. Ain't none of them saying nada, right? And they just sit there like babbling, bro. Just rambling and nonsense. Feel me? Chat's open. What's goody? Feel me? Like I said, bro, it'd be funny as hell to me, man. You got people all over the United States right now. They just stuck in absolute delusion and ain't got nothing to say. Like, you lost. It is what it is. Like, you lost. You lose every day. Like, every day we do better than y'all. Every day we shine more than y'all. Do these people understand? I just got me like a whole nother business going. I got a whole nother business going already with a new business contract and everything already signed on the table. We good to go. You people funny, homie. Like I said, while you talk, I make moves, homie. Like always. You feel me? I'm a real street dude. I'm a street legend. I'm not you fools who will go around talking about you pulling up. You're not pulling up to nothing. You're driving to a destination, homie, and you're just sitting there and driving and parking your car. You're not pulling up. Okay. All the lingo they use doesn't make any sense. They want to keep on saying that corny terminology about crashing out. Crashing out, that whole terminology doesn't even make sense. If you're going to call things what they are, just call them what they are. All that terminology is lame and corny. Stop using it. You feel me? Because everything you're talking about is trying to give a negative connotation to gangster individuals being gangsters and not tolerating nonsense. So if you make a gangster move now, they try to apply a negative connotation to it. You got a whole world that thinks they supposed to be trolls. Y'all got the game backwards, cuz y'all still ain't learned. Y'all are brainwashed. Illuminati and Freemasonry implemented these societal slogans, brainwashing you to think backwards, walk backwards, talk backwards. Just like Michael Jackson did the moonwalk. You know who that came from? Satan. These people never gonna get the point, doggy, that you're not making no sense. You're taking the bait of the Illuminati. You're controlled and manipulated. You can't tell me nothing because I live forward and you live backward. Easy. What's goody? Huh? Huh? They all want to be like us. No wonder you so confused. How they gonna be like us when they brainwashed? Don't know how to break free from the matrix. What? Say what you want about me, man. I'm a living legend and I'll always be a real legend. Batman is a legend and I'm the only real Batman who ever existed and I do the real thing. Like I said, what do these people have to say? Like I said, the projection is crazy, man. Talking about crazy. You know what's crazy? Crazy is what you do sitting there and acting like you stand up for something when you don't stand up for nothing, right? And you corrupt and got corrupt ties and you exposed yourself, but you want to say something about the Batman. Yeah, it's real crazy to be Batman. That's why we have to have one. Okay. That's crazy. I think it's crazy to go to a 9 to 5 like y'all do. I think it's crazy to be elderly and not have made it in the game yet and be jealous of a guy not even half your age who's running circles around you financially as we speak, who continues to go through every barrier that an obstacle that you try to put up in front of me. Like what? What is these people talking about, cuzzy? That's all I want to know, homie. What? I'm the type of dude I post up on the block and start kicking what I'm kicking like I am now. I'm not y'all, man. Y'all is crazy, son, with this nonsense. Acting like people owe you something. Like I said, they had these lanes, like these women who stuck at these fast food restaurants, like they had a problem with me doing a live stream just like I am now. Boy, I do my live stream wherever. Don't care how you feel. I'll talk the way I want to talk, wherever I'm at. I do what I want to do, man. These people got a problem with freedom, bro. Human beings trying to hold other human beings back, man. If that ain't whack, I don't know what is, bro. Like I said, that's why I call it whack 100, because he keep it 100% whack 100% of the time. What you talking about, bro? Come on, son. Man, if I got around them dudes, bro, all I'd have to do is talk and y'all would see what real is immediately. Immediately. All I'd have to do is open my mouth and verbalize. And as soon as I start talking, you're going to see, yeah, that's a real street hustler. That's a real gangster. They ain't going to play these games, little dudes like that. You think they're going to say anything to me? Boy, come on, man. His eyes would get wide as a saucer. He'd back down like everyone. Boy, stop it. Sitting there trying to he trying to pick on people. He trying to pick on that dude who's like from, where's he from? I don't know if he was from like Cincinnati or some offhandish place. Like what you giving him a hard time for? He's a Satanist too, I already found out. So I mean, forget him, forget what he talking about. Right? I already knew he was shifty the minute he even walked in the door with that show. Like I said, all of it is lame, bro. Like we make way better content than all that. Way better, bro. Batman been way more exciting than that, man. Come on, bro. We on the front lines, bro. I don't understand. How you gonna watch people who sit there in a little like wannabe fake room that's not even a studio? That's not even a studio, bro. It's not a studio. You ain't got no studio equipment, nothing, bro. Curly Stone was ahead of y'all, man. That's sad, bro. Like what? At least Curly had a rented studio or whatever they were using. Shout out to 5 Star Money Gang, right? At least they had that, boy. I mean, I give them credit, real talk. At least they was doing the real thing, rapping and trying to live it. At least they was having fun. You know what I mean? Like real talk, bro. And again, I apologize publicly, you know what I mean, for when I was younger, and not for any other reason that I want to myself. Like I apologize because I understand that, you know, I just had, you know, a lot of stuff that I've been through, so I think I was venting my frustration and stuff. There we go, another honk. Batman famous, homie. But yeah, I was venting my frustration, you know, because of the unfair treatment, but it didn't have nothing to do with them. And other than that, I mean, still I was saying the facts at the time, but you know, I could have done it in a little better way, a little nicer way. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I apologize to Curly for that because I get it. You know, I understand it because if you having a hard time or like you coming up in the game or you trying to, I just didn't respect. It ain't nothing personal, man. I just don't respect anybody who sells their soul. You know what I mean? And like, I feel like he definitely did. And then look, like he fell off and he didn't make it nowhere. Like you don't hear about him no more. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not talking from any perspective other than positivity. Uh, if anything, I'd like to see Curly Stone come back in the rap game and start, you know, trying to do his thing again, to be honest. But like I said, I was just real competitive. I was younger, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it worked at the time, you know, but I still, like I said, I apologize publicly because I could have, you know, approached it in a better manner. Feel me? But only to him. That's the only person I apologize to, you know, and his people. You know what I mean? But and that just comes from getting older, man, and looking back and like contemplating and thinking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? I may not agree with everybody's actions. I don't agree with the way they go about doing things. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I would never give you an excuse on that. But I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, at least he was, you know, making moves. I'll give him credit for that. I just think the way that people make moves, they could go a different direction with it. You know what I mean? Like if my whole deal was about unity. I mean, even at the time, you know, and I have to do radio to entertain, so I think I was just, you know, like I told him, I think I was talking a lot out of character so I could drive attention to what I was doing. You feel me? So it makes sense, but like I said, I already, you know, set the record straight and everything, so it is what it is. But no, I wish he'd come back in the rap game personally. I wish all of them would. I wish like you know what I mean. I wish we could collaborate and try to do some things, but at the end of the day, I mean, that's my whole issue is like I'm trying to bring unity to the hoods, unity to the actual ghettos, unity to the world, unity to the suburbs even. I don't care where we at, man. Like you have to understand I'm tried and tested through this whole process, man. Like I was in College Station. I seen dudes who had studios, and like I said, some incidents has happened that with some wannabe, you know, wannabe fake gangsters that wasn't gangster. And like I said, they ended up like doing all this crazy stuff, taking all the stuff of the dude who owned the studio, which was like his house, right? So he's got all this studio equipment, okay, in his house. And them dudes actually like, you know, they actually like took his stuff, I guess I found out later, right, on the phone, right? So they told me what happened, and I was the only one telling him, giving him the right advice, telling him what time it is. Reality, like, homie, like he was acting like he was still cool with them. I'm like, how you gonna be cool with people, you understand, who just did that? Like, in other words, everybody was recording tracks, right? And there was like studio gold, like there was actual potential, right? And then the dudes went behind his back, I guess when he wasn't there or whatever. This was in a whole nother town, okay? And y'all don't know anything what I'm talking about. This is in a whole different place. And these dudes, they went and took all his studio equipment. Like that's crazy, man, and that's desperation, bro. Like that's not cool, bro. That's not gangster. That's soft. And then, like I said, I ended up, you know, like trying to get at and talk to the people who I found out did that, who I already knew. You know what I mean? Like I suspected, and like I said, like I G checked them. They backed down like everybody, and it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, basically like they were hiding in the town that I was in where that happened. They were hiding from me, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. So it's like I said, I mean, It was the same thing like when I tried to help people in the past, was that when they were involved in different like actual beef in the hood and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then they didn't want to listen to me. And the minute they ain't listen to me, they ended up finding out the hard way how the streets actually work, and that dudes ain't trying to hear anything you talking about. Like none of them, especially like grown men. Grown men ain't trying to hear none of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, and then the dudes talk about, oh, I was shining too much, shining with some fake watches, some fake mall watches, right? That's what be so crazy, man. They used to act like they were talking about me, talking about mall watches. Yeah, I'd get middle of the mall watches that would cost like a ton of money, bro. That were nice as hell. That's what we like. I mean, you can't devalue something that you can't afford and wish you had. I wasn't buying the nonsense he was buying. I was buying real, actual watches that were nice as hell. Hold on. I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Ah, less me. So yeah, like I said, everybody's just talking a whole bunch of nothing, whole bunch of nonsense. Your society is backwards. They all know it. Like I said, I could really care less, man, because see, I've already lived up to my potential. That's what people don't get. And I'm just barely getting started. Barely getting started, bro. Feel me? If I have my way, God has his way, God's will. Right? Man, I still think that's funny as hell, man, that Mr. Nutwad is so angry when I say God provides. God does provide. I think you just have a problem with people being genuine. Isn't that why you complain and project about people are disingenuous? But yet you are the most disingenuous individual I've ever met, right? Come on, son. He don't want to do no live streams. What's up with that? What's up with him? Like, you can't go live because your boy ain't going live? That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. You want to use that terminology, that corny stuff. That's crazy work right there. Can't go live unless another man go live. Like you can't build your own thing. Man, you don't get it, bro. You should have been working with me. Day one. All of them, they should have all been working together, building. Instead, you got the one dude talking about, I'll hop on a track with Tyree Sneed before I hop on a track with you. Oh, that's all fine, but I mean, that's kind of bowing down then, isn't it? That's kind of acknowledging, well, Tyree Sneed is successful, so now I want to jump on the bandwagon and pretend I haven't been envious and jealous and, he's been stalking for the past few decades, I mean, and like I said, I mean, I'm not mad. I don't really care, but I mean, it's just the audacity is unbelievable. Literally, the audacity is just absolutely unbelievable. You know what I mean? You just would expect more from people, but I guess not from them. That's for sure. But yeah, like I said, like with Nutwood has a good thing going on. Why not keep doing your thing, bro? Like I don't understand what's with him, bro. Like why he's like afraid. That's that narc stuff, man. Where they afraid to shine. Like shine, brother, shine your light. I mean, come on, bro. I just don't get it, man. He looked like he got the amount of subs you need. You probably just need the watch hours. Why not? I mean, you're almost there, bro. I was rooting for you. I ain't against you. All them other people are that you call friends. I mean, I just don't get it. He's got the best show on this network. He has the best live stream on this network. I'll say that hands down, right? It's just that y'all don't understand the person who really has the best stream and live stream on this network is me, clearly. But I don't have that freedom anymore to run my streams that way that I did. He jacked the way that I run my streams. He doesn't run it that way I do. I run it as a professionally formatted radio show. I'm who taught y'all the format. Who do you think you got it from? I mean, come on, bro. Did Oil Money Radio, Boss Tycoon opened up LLCs? Whose hustle is he copying? Who opened an LLC first? Me. See what I'm saying? Except I didn't do what he did and sit there and act like it was such a big deal when he ain't even doing nothing. That's what I learned opening an LLC, and I already had all the money and resources to work with. But I learned opening an LLC and trying to sell my clothing. I was starting a clothing line, right? And I was trying to sell my clothing and get it started. And I just realized how hard it was. It was basically impossible. And I had tons of money, especially here. Like these people don't want to help you. They just don't. Some lady was giving me the look right now. It's kind of funny. Just, I guess, because she sees the whole Batman thing. The reactions of people are kind of funny sometimes. But yeah, I'm just saying, if I was you, brother, I'd be doing live streams, man. I mean, I just don't get it. But I guess that's the thing about narcissists, they never want to live up to their potential. That's the thing. You see their potential, but they never want to meet it. And I just don't understand that. It's just a self-defeatist mentality. Like literally, I mean, that you can see it. It's like he's afraid to succeed. I mean, why do you work so hard? It's just like the women do that are narcs in relationships. Why work so hard facilitating and building everything, and put so much time and effort and money into somebody to just give up? And that's what they do. They give up. See, that's the thing. People don't understand when you're talking and you're talking on here, you're not talking about the reality that people gave up on themselves. And that's what I said every single time. If you listen to every situation I walked away from, I told y'all, man, they just gave up on everything. Like, that's pathetic. It's sad. They gave up on themselves. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It don't make any sense to, oh, you're going to come online and then you're worried about an individual that you gave up on. You gave up not only on me, but on yourself, and that's fine. That's y'all's decision. But, that's what people don't get. They want to reverse it. Like, there's nothing to give up on with me because I'm doing everything right. Just y'all give up on yourself. Feel me? Like I said, the dude has potential. He's got music. He's got tracks. I mean, like I said, I'm a distribution company for music with my website, TyreeSneed.com. How come you haven't negotiated a deal? And the deal would be you paying me, not me paying you, just like y'all do with all them other distribution companies. What do you think this is? You want your music on my website, you pay to put it out there. And that's marketing all over the world. See, this is what I don't understand. All these people want to say, act like they're real. Everybody got money, everybody's rich, everybody's this, but you can see that they're all poor. You can see that the reason why is because they don't want to work with people like me. Because they envious and jealous. Contradictory. How you going to be rich and well off and have everything, but you mad at somebody who hasn't? It don't make no sense. So, I don't understand it. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's just like that whole thing. They want to call it a sector. Like I said, man, I never had anything to do with y'all or your antics, right? But I just don't understand it. I mean, look what you've done to that sector. And like I said that was going to happen the minute they let all these other stragglers into it. None of them were from that sector. The original sector had a ton of potential. It truly did. It's honestly sad. And because of these people that can't take themselves seriously, right? And they just spread and like infect everything. And that's basically what Homeboy did. You know who, right? The Buns Dot. And I feel he's single-handedly responsible for taking down that sector and ruining that sector. And now it's just going to hell. I mean, it's insane. It's like a free-for-all, like the Wild Wild West, and I mean, to be honest with you, it seems like Rio is taking it over. That's what it seems like to me. Y'all can say whatever you want, but kind of seems like Rio is winning and Rio is taking it over. So that's why, I mean, like I said, I don't know Rio. I don't really talk to Rio like that, but I mean, I hope that, I hope he can get it together. I hope he can figure out how to get monetized. I just don't know how long the channel will last with the type of content and all the wording usage, the verbiage he's using. That's the thing. Let me see. I appreciate that. Thanks. That was a positive comment. Man, it's hot as hell, bro. Just tired. Uh but Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't understand people, bro. I really don't, man. Like I said, we could have been built something unified, and I have every reason to have issues forever with Buns Dot. You know what I mean? Based off of what all these people have done towards me and the fact that I have to take this matter to court. I mean, what I've been through is unbelievable for no reason other than their envy and jealousy. And a lot of it stemmed from him because I could see the projection, right? I could see that it was coming from him. So, and even then, I'm still forgiving everybody. I mean, I'm still going to take them out of the court at some point, but I'm still forgiving everybody and moving forward. And I'm like, even then, still we can work together because it doesn't make any sense not to. That's just the type of person I am. Like, I believe in forgiveness and, living in love and just, being a good person. I mean, I just don't understand it. You have potential within these sectors and you don't want to do it, you know? And yeah, I heard Rio's tunes. I mean, yeah, they're all right. They're better than anyone in that sector. I think honestly, what I think should happen is that Rio and Styles should go head to head in a rap competition with actual tracks, though, not freestyle, because I don't want to hear that. I don't think anybody wants to hear that. And I don't think either of them can really freestyle, to be truthful. But I think they should have a rap contest, Rio and Steez, with actual tracks on music, not a cappella. I think that would be cool. The problem with Rio is Rio hasn't adjusted his voice. He starts getting too relaxed with everything, and he doesn't understand that it sounds corny. And I'm just being honest. Like, you got to work on your voice. You got to take yourself more seriously. I mean, if you want people to take you seriously, you got to take yourself more seriously. But that's the thing. He's copying what Buns Dot did, and it's not going to work. I mean, you don't make tracks for a sector. You make tracks to go somewhere with your music. So if you'd stop rapping about them and start rapping about reality and actually, being real, not just sitting inside all day like we see, that's just the reality. You could go places. Like I said, if you ever take your focus off of him, like I talked about, I mean, you'd be golden. You'd have an opportunity, but it just seems like he doesn't know how to do that. You know what I mean? Which calls for, I would say, it's all fabricated. Because if it was real, he'd be able to focus on himself, not attach himself to someone. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't understand it at all. It's kind of confusing. But that's what I think. I think Steez and Rio are the best rappers, best at making tracks. Other than me, of course, they don't come anywhere slightly close to me, and that's just reality. And I don't understand why anyone would have a problem admitting that and facing that. I mean, it's just obvious. Like, I guess that's why the other one was talking about he's not worldwide like you. Well, yeah, I mean, you haven't even gotten started. I mean, come on, bro. We've been doing this for a minute, man. I mean, you gotta understand. I've sold plenty of music, bro, in the past. I really have. I mean, people have bought music on my website, everything. Like, we've been actually making record sales. We've been doing the real thing for a long time. It just slowed up because people don't want to buy music. You know what I mean? Because they're so used to being able to get it for free, and all them apps ruined that for us as artists. Now, if I was able to get together groups and do performances and make moves, and there wasn't so much resistance and plotting and envy and jealousy on YouTube, then I'd have potential to sell tracks. If I could sell 1 million tracks, I make $1 million pretty much. See the point? What normal people would do, they wouldn't stay in a little sector broke, making no money, going back and forth, doing it to each other, dragging each other down. They would have been hopped on the bandwagon for real and wanted to work with me and been completely down, because then we could take that music, put it on TyreSneak.com, promote it, again, worldwide marketing right there. You understand? And then if y'all do a performance, like, see, they could help me out at this moment in time, all of them. All these people don't want to work together. So I'm just like, all right, well, if it's every man for himself, then I mean, so be it. I mean, that's not the way I wanted it. But if that's how it's going to be, that's how it's going to be. And just understand I'm the better, bigger man. And I think we all know that, you know? So odds are I'm going to keep on winning no matter what. You know, that's the thing, man. I don't understand. People made me do it all by myself. I mean, there was no reason to make it that way. But like I said, it is what it is, man. It don't make sense to me. Like I said, the same thing with the Tone Space dude. I don't say it to rag on him or anything like that. I say it because it's the truth. He ain't never sold a unit yet. Only way he gonna sell a unit is if he get it together. You feel me? So I don't know what we're gonna do, man. Honestly, like I said, I never had any relation or affiliation with none of them. They've always been the enemy, but I pay attention a little bit to what's going on. Hold on, real quick. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on.